Good morning from the Fan Mountains here in Tajikistan. We're woken up to a glorious blue sky day and come down for breakfast at the guest house that we're staying in. We've got tea, coffee, some jams, and we're going to get on our way really soon. And we'll be heading back the way that we came, past the first 4 lakes, and then we'll be making our way to Dushanbe. Now, we're not too sure on the route. We were speaking to some people yesterday. They're saying that there is a toll road to Dushanbe, and they're not even sure if motorcycles are allowed on it, but there is an alternate route through the mountains. It's a pass at about 2,500 meters, so maybe we'll go and do that. We're just gonna play it by here for now and enjoy breakfast. You ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. Bye-bye. You don't have the D-lock on? Nope. Okay, bye-bye. Nope. And off we go. What does Tajikistan have in store for us today? We don't know, but I'm excited to find out because I love this country so far.
Yeah, it's nice to ride off in a climate of 21 degrees instead of 40. It's really pleasant.
It's like I'm in my suit and I want to be in my suit. I don't want to take my suit off instantly. So the route for the next hour is just to head back to that big main road that we were on yesterday. So there's not going to be much different other than navigating back the same way we did on those nasty little gravelly bumpy hairpins, but this time on the down. So maybe a little bit of drama, we don't know. We hope not, because we've just had breakfast and I don't know if my belly can take the bumps.
Would be good to see the lakes in the other direction.
Yeah, because sometimes you just get a totally different perspective of the mountains, don't you? But I would highly recommend that experience. The hotel, the guest house, is very, very basic, by all means, but it's the experience of being there with the family that make it. It's not a luxury night or even, you know, you just have to experience it, but don't expect a lot and you'll have the best time. I think that's what I want to say, and you should do it. That's what I want to say.
And it was an internet detox as well, because you didn't have any Wi-Fi or any signal on the phones either. So
for 24 hours, I started to get twitch in my eye. Wouldn't recommend this route right after breakfast. I feel like it's like swimming. Don't go on a gravel track for an hour after breakfast.
Yeah, very settled.
This might be my top 5 gravel tracks in the world, this one.
So far, I mean, we haven't ridden every gravel track in the world. Your personal one.
I said my personal one, mine.
Your personal
my top one.
Right, okay. Best track ever.
No, I said top 5. I'm not ready to
okay,
commit.
all right.
Top 5. Let's not go that far. Like, top 5 gravel tracks I've ever ridden, personally. It's one of my favourites.
Yeah, it was pretty epic, wasn't it? It is.
It's steep, and then it's got like random bumps and gravel in the middle, but like the chunky rocks,
Yeah, it seems steeper on the way down, because I think on the way up you're just like giving it as much power as you can to blast up the thing.
Power!
Power.
I think, like we said yesterday, and if you're just tuning in to the show, if you are a bit ginger on the gravel, a bit nervous, heading up to the 4th lake will be good and a challenge and a lot of fun. Heading up to the 7th is tough, so keep that in mind. You can always hike to the 7th.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, they have 4x4 taxis too. I think I'll just pull in here and let these cars come past.
A little bit more of a landslide overnight.
Cute. Yeah, wait till he sees us. Don't want to get smacked by that bucket.
No, my bum's still recovering from yesterday.
Yeah, you had a few seat slappers, didn't you, on that?
I did. We were talking last night about how different the bike performs with the panniers and without the panniers. For me, as the pillion.
Yeah.
And I was saying that with the panniers on, I probably feel 50% of the bumps. with the suspension, but when you take them off, I probably feel less than 20. It's so springy.
Yeah,
on the rear.
Yeah, when you're not loaded with the panniers, you've got so much more travel, haven't you?
Yeah, but still, it's even amazing with the panniers that I only feel
Absolutely,
that amount.
yeah. It is amazing when you put them on, you think, oh, this poor bike's going to carry these, and then you put them on a surface like this.
And you're still relatively comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the Extreme Explorer wagon. They are cool, those things.
I see one of them for us in the future, I really do.
They're freaking expensive though. They're like 100, they're like 100 grand. They're like a house.
We don't have a house.
Yeah, but you could have a house instead of a truck. Look at that, that's really cool.
They're waving and we're waving. Mutual respect for one another's vehicles, but also like, I think I would be terrified in that. I didn't like the feeling of the 4x4 because it was rolly.
Ah, yeah. I know there's not many places that those things can't go. They're awesome.
They're true. You have the confidence though, like to drive them, haven't you? Like with anything.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, I would imagine they're quite easy to get fixed because they are basically a lorry. And
yeah, that's a good point.
the amount of lorries that are driving around the world, there's going to be someone to fix it everywhere. Wonder how much a tyre is on one of those things.
Probably more expensive than our Carry 4s, would you think?
I would, yeah, like 10 times or more.
Yeah. But you don't have to change them as often, maybe?
No, that's true.
See, it's all relative.
Well, it's quite a relaxing morning, this is nice.
Lovely. I've missed just not being on a main road. It's been quite a while since we've just been able to like mooch around.
The last couple of weeks has just been transit slogs, hasn't it? Necessary ones, but there's that hillside village we saw yesterday. I wonder how long that's been there. There looks like there's some really older, like almost mud construction huts and things. It's really cool. And the colours of the rock on the other side is beautiful. They make good use of shipping containers here. It became a fashion, didn't it? Last 10 years to build shipping container houses. They were already on it. Thank you. Thanks.
I think they made them into like little shops.
Yeah. Oh, he's loading up the hay. Is that going or coming? Oh, it looks like it's coming for the livestock, I guess. He's going to take that up that treacherous bit now.
So we are back in the town.
Hello.
That we rode through yesterday, the town that starts the lakes. Hi. Heading back to the main road, so we don't have much.
They are cute.
Of the gravel left.
A couple of more turns, yeah, and then I think we'll have to put the air back into the tyres. But it's quite a long way to the 7th lake, actually.
Yeah.
But a lovely ride.
Definitely worth it.
Don't want to splash these guys in their white t-shirts.
They will stand on the road.
Last bump, I think, a big one. People are very courteous with the cars waiting. Noticed that today.
Yeah, quite
very
patient.
Kind. Thank you. And they acknowledge your thank you as well. It's very good.
Ah, this was Streamy Street.
Streamy Street, is that what this one is?
Mm-hmm. With the water just pouring onto the road.
Ah, yeah, remember this one.
It made a good shower, that.
It would actually, yeah.
He went with a thumbs up over the wave. He was too cool for a wave.
Yeah, he was too cool. Right, we're back on the pavement, so need to put the air back into the tyres. It's funny, this little pump, we carried it a long time without using it, but then you know at certain points of the journey it's going to be really useful. I think we're going to be using this all the time here as we go on and off these trails. But I'm really impressed with this pump so far. 36 on the front, I think. Just dial that in. And off it goes.
Are you thinking a washing storm?
I think so, actually. There is a wash there because they, I don't know how like cementy that dust is, and he's absolutely caked in it. So might as well. Just given the storm a quick rinse. He's drying a little bit spotty, but that's all right as long as all that cementy dust is off. We don't need to worry. But he's looking great, actually. He's got, I think we're pushing 18,000 kilometers now, and there's not really a mark on him, so very good.
Let's hop on and go and see some more of Tajikistan.
Yes.
Road mode activated. Tires set to 38 psi. I don't know what the tyres are set to.
I think you're right, actually. I think it was 38.
Remember, there's a little checkpoint here, so just find
slow,
your truck. Oh, are these our German friends?
Oh yeah, they are. Should we say hello? I say a quick hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, alles gut? Hallo.
Hallo.
Ah, sehr geile Truck. Schaut wirklich gut aus. Wir kommen aus Großbritannien.
So English is better for you?
It can be, yes. You had a good time?
Yes, perfect.
Oh, cool.
Enjoying it with 2 people on a big bike?
Up to the 4th lake was good, but to the 7th lake was it was a bit more extreme.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's us saying goodbye to the 7 lakes and the Fan Mountains. It has been fun.
It sure has, hasn't it? And now we continue on to the city now in complete contrast.
Well, I don't know what this journey really is going to be like. Obviously we got told maybe there's a toll road, but I don't think that's the whole way, so we might have some windy town roads, like little villages along the way. That'll be interesting.
Possibly.
We just don't know.
We just don't know. That's very impressive though, isn't it? That lake, it looks like a painting. It's beautiful.
I think that way is Kyrgyzstan, isn't it?
I think so, because Kyrgyzstan looked like that too when we first entered.
Guessing they're pulling them for speeding, I would have thought.
Maybe. Ah yeah, he's got a little speed gun in his hand, I think. They're having a laugh though. The landscape is really impressive here. Just as we go around this corner, we should see the whole valley.
It's beautiful.
I've been riding through this awesome canyon for the past 30 minutes or so, and I think we're going to get down close to the water level. It's a really impressive road, and the landscape is, well, it's really foreboding. This hot desert-like landscape.
Rocky,
it's yeah, it's pretty unique.
Yeah, I don't think we've been anywhere like this, and it's the scale of things as well. Like, you look up and it's just mountains.
Yeah, and a lot of work's gone to make this road through here. Wow.
The water is quite grey. It must be carrying a lot of silt with it.
Sure is, yeah. Well, for a route that we thought might have been a little bit boring or just going to consist of passing through some small towns, it has turned into, well, what is an epic canyon ride, and I didn't even know this was here. I think that says a lot about maybe how little known Tajikistan is. Look at that.
This is insane. This is insane.
It is, isn't it? Like, if this was somewhere in Europe, it would be one of like the top 10 rides. But it is here. It's almost unheard of. It's such an impressive canyon.
Yeah, it's like rock on rock on rock and layers going off into the distance, and then you've got the grey white water running through the middle. The road is impeccable.
It is. You can't fault the road surface here. It's amazing.
And then you just look up and that's what you see, just almost a tiny slither of sky sandwiched between the two rock walls.
And you don't know what's coming around the next corner either.
No.
I'm not sure how long it's going to be like this all the way to Dushanbe.
Yeah, I mean, how long do we have to Dushanbe?
Well, only 124 kilometres away.
Oh, okay.
Apparently he's going to take us just over 2 hours. So maybe it is a ride like this for the majority of it.
I'm alright with that. Wow.
Yeah.
You can really see that white water now. I thought the Panmure would be like this.
The Panmure would be like this? Oh, okay,
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But maybe it's going to be even more spectacular.
Who knows, yeah.
Oh, I wonder where that gravel track goes off to.
Got even newer road surface here. This has just been laid, hasn't it? It hasn't even put the lines in yet.
Wow. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Dushanbe though.
Yep.
I've not done too much research on it, so I think we might have a couple of nights there just to make sure that we're completely prepped for the start of the Panmure.
Yeah, because after that point then, I guess we're not going to have so much or so many rest days, although we might be able to fit a few in here and there if we find some nice places to stay that you want to linger.
Yeah, exactly. But it will be tough. The Panmure is over 1,200 kilometres of gravel, and there are some sections that have now been tarmacked like this, but not many, and it's still a really tough ride. So it's going to be an interesting 2 weeks here in Tajikistan, but the first stop is definitely Dushanbe. I mean, you really get a feel for a country by its capital, so I do enjoy going to them. I feel like you learn a lot.
Yeah.
So we're on a fast road now, but it still feels like a pass.
It is, yeah, we keep going higher and higher. It's pretty spectacular. We've got another couple of hairpins around this next corner. I don't know when we'll start dropping down. We can't be getting much higher than this. Oh, into the abyss. That's a dark tunnel. I should take these glasses off. I can dip them. I'll put them on my nose.
You alright?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
It's only a small one.
Oh, okay. Not a bother then. Overreaction on my part.
Well, it's getting greener and we're getting
snow
higher as well. Some snow up there, as you say, yeah. Wow.
That's one nippy wind.
It's a bit nippy. Do you like the mountains?
Temperature has dropped from 33 to 23 now.
That's gone quite quickly. Another 10 and someone will be getting chilly.
We're going into this tunnel. There's another tunnel.
Another one? Oh yeah.
Take a deep breath.
Is it going to be a long one, is it? Or?
Gosh, which one? Oh, yeah.
Felt like you should go on the other one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, it's not nice in this one.
Do you want to give me your sunglasses?
I've got them on my nose at the moment. It's like having a nose clip on at swimming. This is one of the tunnels that we were warned about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's no ventilation in there, so what you're seeing is just pure fumes and smog, really.
This is
Even
rough.
with the main beam, you can't see anything either. I turn that off and just use the orange ones? It's a bit better.
I think it's 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers?
I think so.
Gosh.
I hope I'm wrong.
There's nowhere to stop in this tunnel either. You know, like for breakdowns and things.
Yeah.
Not that we're breaking down. But that's terrible, isn't it? If you're feeling faint, Em, let me know.
Okay, I'm okay. I took a really big deep breath about a minute ago.
You reckon that'll last you 10 kilometers?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, it's got even worse now. Can't really see more than 10 or 15 meters. I've got the full beams on as well. At least
There's
I can see.
absolutely nothing behind us.
That's good. That you can see.
Yeah, you can see the little lights, can't you?
Yeah. At least this part of the tunnel's actually lit up. You can see a little bit more. Gosh, that's bright. Top 10 worst tunnel experience, Em?
Number 2.
Number 2, which one was your worst?
Iceland, single track.
Oh, the single lane tunnel where you had like to dash to the next pull-in.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, Norway even, not Iceland, was it?
Oh yeah,
Or
no,
was it Iceland?
No, it was Iceland.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were in a car. Yeah.
this takes the second place. This is pretty bad.
It's like the Gotthard tunnel in the dark.
Yeah.
At least it's not so busy.
Yeah.
It could be worse, couldn't it, if it was busy with fumes? Oh, boy, I think
I see
that's
daylight.
light.
Is that light?
I think so. I think that's the end, Em.
Oh,
That was awful, that was.
sweet fresh air. Bum bum bum.
Wow.
Oh,
Gosh, look at that.
that was horrible.
That was horrible, wasn't it? Well, this is beautiful.
Oh, wow. Well done, Sean. That was super concentration there for a really long time.
Thanks.
We must have been in that tunnel for 9 minutes.
Was a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not that I was like counting or anything, but whoa, they are some monster mountains.
Oh gosh, they are monster mountains, aren't they?
I think it's 80 monies. Uh-oh, I have no idea. Where are you supposed to go?
I'm not sure.
Care to fill me in?
She said go round
Go round where?
the cones,
Oh,
like they do in India,
oh.
I think.
Well, it's very inconvenient.
I might as well just let me through the barrier, mightn't she?
Yeah. It's very dangerous too. Yeah. Wait, so we don't have to pay?
No. Doesn't look like it. Because that was quite an expensive one, I think. It was like equivalent of €10.
Nice.
Wasn't it? That was a nice pass too.
Yeah, it was great. Well, other than the tunnel, that was horrible, but all things considered.
Apart from the tunnel, yeah.
But we are just about arriving in Dushanbe.
We're on the outskirts now. I only have edge signal, so I don't know about you, but we can't really book anything yet. I'll see where we're going to stay. Hopefully, as we get closer to the city, there's more signal.
Right, we are in the city of Dushanbe now.
We sure are.
And it is busy.
It's quite impressive so far, actually. We are on another one of these typical big open boulevards that leads to a very grand building at the end.
But we managed to find a tiny bit of 3G to be able to look where hotels are located, and we've found one. We haven't booked it yet because we don't have enough signals for the booking to actually go through, so we're just going to go to the hotel, jump on the Wi-Fi, and we'll book it there.
There seems to be a big amount of police presence out. I don't know if there's something special going on today. Well, if there was ever anything to put you off going around the outside, it's that big ditch there.
It's a good point.
Yeah, the hotel is just round this corner, so we should be there very soon.
What is this guy doing?
No idea.
Should be green, people.
Right, here we are at the hotel. Great parking. Right, we're in the hotel, and what fantastic parking. There's probably only space for maybe 2 cars maximum. There's a really cool Toyota Land Cruiser, I think, behind us that's prepped for some off-road. We're going to check in now, get the bags in, and maybe even have a shower and get freshened up. Right, we're checked in at the hotel. Really nice place. The bike is super safe inside the, well, like a compound really. Em's just unpacking and getting settled in, and I'm going to shoot out now to go and try and find some insurance for the bike, which we didn't get at the border. But there's supposed to be a place that we found on iOverlander that's near the hospital. So I'm going to jump in a taxi and make my way there. I'm hoping it's still open and can get that insurance sorted, as we plan to leave quite early tomorrow morning. Well, I made it there in time, but unfortunately the person that does the insurance has gone home, so our only other option is to get it tomorrow morning. But they do open at 8 AM, so if we want an early start, that's not too bad, I guess. It doesn't take too long to get the insurance sorted out, so I guess we'll just have to go back in the morning. We don't really have another choice. I'm going to pick up a SIM card while I'm here because the eSIM hasn't been working that great. So yeah, we're going to see, maybe actually a local SIM card might work a little bit better when we're in the remote areas. I think she said it was about €8 for a 30-day SIM card that gives you about 60 gigabytes of data, which is more than enough for just maybe using it for navigating if we need it and finding some places. So that taxi journey took about 30 minutes and cost about just less than £2, I think. It was absolute bargain. So yeah, no need to use Uber or equivalent here. In fact, I don't even think it's possible here in Dushanbe. But the city itself is actually really nice, very clean, quite modern, lots of new buildings going up. I don't think we need to stay here a few days to explore it really. There's quite a lot of shops, that sort of thing, and I think it has a theatre, a couple of museums, so I mean if you were here for a few days you could probably see quite a bit while you're here, but there's nothing that stands out that I feel like we really need to see. So yeah, we'll get going tomorrow. Yeah, we don't really need to explore the city too much. Behind me there is the Tajik National University. Looks pretty smart. I'm just walking through one of the parks now, which should bring me back to the main shopping street. I'm going to see if I can get a SIM card as well before they close. SIM card sorted and reunited with Emily, so that's nice. So SIM card ended up as 90 gigabytes of data and I think about an hour's worth of phone calls, and it was about £7 or something like that. So
bargain.
Really cheap and worth having. And you didn't have to do any like registration, you didn't have to call up or anything. SIM card in and it worked straight away, so that's good.
So we're going to head now to the pharmacy to pick up a few things we need for the Pamir Highway. I'm hoping to be able to get some altitude sickness medication and a few other bits for our stomachs, which are not performing very well. But we keep going. I've seen a couple on this street and generally just soaking up Dushanbe. We're not here for very long, really. We want to spend our time in Tajikistani's nature, not in the cities, but it's a bustling place. It really comes alive at night, you can tell.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's not the kind of city that you need to go and explore, but it's a nice, clean place.
And it's great to stock up, which is the whole point, kind of a lot of people come here to see the Wakhan corridor and the Pamir Highway. So it's kind of a good place to get everything that you need and then keep going. But yeah, I like the big boulevards.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the central parks on one of the main areas. I think, yeah, this is the main street, which we're gonna walk back to now. So we're not staying too far away from here. Well, it's about a 10-minute walk, is it? 15-minute walk?
Yeah, we're staying in actually a really good area. I quite like it.
And it's next to a hostel as well, which seems to be one of the overlander hubs there. There's 4x4s parked outside.
Yeah.
We saw a few bikes parked in there as well. So yeah, it's we're close to the action there. And also, while we were just leaving, another 3 bikes pulled up at the hotel that we're staying at as well.
Yeah.
So we might see if we can have a chat with those guys later on.
I think we are in the perfect timing for the Pamir, which means hopefully, I never want somewhere to be busy, but on the Pamir you kind of hope that there are other people around because it's so remote. So it's actually nice to have other people that are doing the route maybe a couple of days behind you or a couple of days ahead of you, and you can create this kind of mini community while you're on the road.
That's true. I think we already know about 5 people that are doing the same route. So we meet these other guys, they're probably going the same way. So all in all, probably know about 10 people, I think, in the end.
Which is great, really, because you all end up in the same place, which is Osh. You either start in Osh or you finish in Osh.
Yeah,
but either way, you're going to Osh.
Yeah, and there's like certain milestones along the Pamir where most people stay or stop off to restock. So yeah, it'd be good to meet people on the way.
Wonder who that is.
Not sure. Is it Timor again, or is it?
No.
It is a fine example of a larder. I think they look really cool personally. I'd have one of them. I bet you they're easy to fix out here. For me, Dushanbe city centre feels a little bit like New York. The whole town is a grid system, and the towers that line the main road here do remind me of New York a little bit.
Yeah, I've never been to New York, but I can see what you mean. It feels very modern and also very old-fashioned in a strange way.
Yeah, like a mix of both, isn't it?
It really is. And the new buildings that they're building look obviously incredible. We've only scratched the surface of Dushanbe. There are quite a few parks to see and monuments, and there's a national library, and we saw a little bit when we came in, but we won't see too much of it because we're going to head on our big adventure to the Pamir. So we've stocked up, we've bought things like altitude sickness tablets, electrolytes, honey, all the things that we might need on this big next section of the tour. But we're going to head back and have a really early night because the real adventure starts tomorrow. The adventure within the adventure.
Why did we get honey in?
We got honey because a lot of the times with us, you know, being off-road and your physical activities in the really hot temperatures, so it's going to be like 40 degrees. Then we're going to go up to probably 0 degrees when we're on the top of the passes. Normally you would take like chocolate bars or Mars bars or Skittles or something.
Okay, like a bit of a sugar.
Bigger, something to keep you going or give you a boost, but they're all going to melt. But what doesn't melt? Honey.
Yeah, that's quite a good recommendation.
It is, so you just take a spoonful of honey whenever you're feeling like you're dipping and it'll give you that boost. It's natural, and also because finding things along the route is going to be quite difficult, or so we've heard, we'll find out for ourselves. And there'll always be a bakery, there'll always be, in these little towns, somebody selling bread most of the time. So if you can dip the bread in some honey, it kind of gives it
a bit more palatable, is it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, so hopefully that works well and keeps us going. We've done a lot of other prep, which we'll probably show you as we
Oh yeah, our meal prep.
Our meal prep as we ride along through. We've got oats, and we're carrying even like mini salt packets and mini sugar packets. So if we do run out of rehydration salts, we can make them ourselves. We have all bases really covered. I feel like we're really prepared, over-prepared, which is exactly how I like to be.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being hungry, and we want that option of being able to stop, put the tent up if we can't find a place to stay, and actually have a decent meal, because it's probably going to be quite physical, I think, this road.
Absolutely. And as well as they say at altitude your body burns calories quicker.
Oh, okay.
So they even recommended for my height and my weight I'd be consuming 3,000 calories.
Lucky you.
But the amount of food that would take for me and you to carry, it's a lot. So honey as well, high calorie, high sugar, it's just going to boost us.
What altitude? Hello.
4,500. Hi. 4,500 meters is our altitude gain on one of the passes.
And when we were at the Seven Lakes, what was that? Just over 2,000?
Just over 2, and it dropped down to 20 degrees, and it was at 40 at the bottom. So you can see why they're going to say that it's going to get down to 0.
Although at the Seven Lakes, we didn't really feel anything from the altitude, so hoping that we're going to be okay for the higher ones.
Yeah, so
I haven't really felt so much when snowboarding at over 3,000, but who knows? Maybe 4.5 will just push us over the edge.
Yeah, but you've done a lot of physical activity up at that high and not felt anything. So, but they do say one time you can be fine, and the next time you can't. So I've just been to the pharmacy here in Dushanbe and got 30 diaxamol tablets. That you take when you're at 3,000 meters, and then it should help you not to get altitude sickness. They say it feels like a hangover.
Okay, yeah.
So if you start to feel like that, which is a feeling we all know, that's when we need to act. So even if you start to feel it, you can take them, and it should help you deal with it even better. But that's why we shouldn't be drinking any alcohol for the next 3-4 weeks. Not that we drink much alcohol.
Oh, that won't be too difficult anyway. But I'm going to go try and get some more cash out of this hole in the wall. The other one didn't give us any, so try again with this one.
So that's 3 ATMs that have denied us of cash.
We do have dollars with us, so we can use that.
Yeah, we do
down
have
that one, or is the next one?
It's the next one.
It's the next one.
So we have enough cash, but they say that US dollars is accepted pretty much anywhere. Again, we've booked nowhere on the Pamir. If we can't find places, we are going to do camping, which I'm actually quite excited about. The stars at the Seven Lakes were insane. So I'm hoping that we get some nice evenings out camping to view the stars.
Yeah, well, maybe we try and camp at the observatory. There is an abandoned Soviet observatory, which is, I think it's like 8 kilometers off the road to get there, but it must have been put there for a reason. So maybe that's the best site to see the stars.
So we'll do that, and we're nearly packed up and ready. I'm making meal packs for every day. So we've got like breakfast, lunch, and a dinner, and I think in total I'm carrying enough food to
feed a small army.
Well, enough food to survive for 14 days and to thrive for 7.
Well,
let's
go for the thrive. Thank you.
Thank you. But we're nearly back at the hotel now. We actually have watermelon back at the hotel. We're going to go out for dinner and try some local Tajik food like plov or other things, but we're both knackered. So we're gonna head for an early night really. We've bought some bread and some pickles to eat, but we're both feeling a bit delicate as it is, so I don't think I can handle another meal.
No, probably not. But it's quite funny, isn't it? Literally a minute ago we were in the city centre with the big towers and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just walk off that main street and then there's these smaller houses.
So this is the
greenhouse hostel there, which is a good calling or stopping point for a lot of overlanders.
Yeah, cool place and really, really reasonable price. The reason we're not staying there is because I found this hotel around the corner for a bargain on our trip. So we decided to stay there, and we also didn't know it was right next door to it.
Yeah, exactly.
when we booked it. So
but quite often a hotel room works out the same as a private room in a hostel anyway, so but if you're traveling solo, then it works out a lot cheaper to stay at the hostel.
Definitely. So I think we'll get back to the room repack a little bit, so we're ready for the Pamir. We want to make sure that the panniers are evenly balanced and that everything we need is near the top, and that we've got all the documentation we need, because again, I think we'll talk to you about it a bit more in the next episode when we really start the Pamir, but there's a lot of documentation you need to be carrying because we are going through restricted zones. So we'll see you all in the next episode as we really continue our tour of Tajikistan and make our way to the Pamir Highway.